Hey, hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be listening to my favorite songs from the month of February and sharing my thoughts on the songs as I go. I've listed all the songs in the description below with timestamps for you to make it easier if you want to just click through to the songs of your choosing. And yeah, without further ado, jump right in. I got some videos. I pulled up the videos or the lyric videos for these songs to give you a little bit of a visual to go with the chunk of these. Starting off with User. Now, User, the song's called Headsick. This is Matt Mason singing. User is Matt Mason with Roswell. I know Matt Mason. I've been listening to him since Cringe in about 2016 or so. Great song. He's got some great stuff. And yeah, he's teamed up with this Roswell guy. I believe in their description they're childhood friends, or they've known each other for a long time, but they come from different musical backgrounds. This is a slow burning song. It's 4.5 minutes. Get the chorus one time through there, real subtle. Now here's Roswell. Drink my poison, and I hope it tastes. And I woke up to see that version of me. Bags under my eyes and colored pale pink. Found hope in a hopeless. And then they bring in Manchester Orchestra. Andy Hall, the frontman of Manchester Orchestra. Lost my soul. I tried to trace it. I aim the skull. Listen to this, man. It gets freaking loud. It's a depressing track, too, and I just love that. Here we go. One more time. This is so good. When I woke up to see that version of me. It rips into me, man. And yeah, there's no doubt that this is the best of the month. Desperate with eyes that won't speak. Like take a cash only sold on me. Okay, then we have The Night Game, Beautiful Stranger. Came across The Night Game a few years back. Not sure how, but... And I don't think I knew this originally, so I had to look into him a bit. This frontman, this singer, it's like a one-man project, I believe, The Night Game. He was the vocalist for Boys Like Girls back in the day. Boys Like Girls with Hero Heroine. They had 2 albums that were so good. And then they kind of disappeared, and now he's doing this stuff. And you're never gonna be alone. Funky. This is the first track from him that I've really been like swept away with. Here it comes. Oh, it feels so good. When a song can give me that amount of a reward, it's like, okay, yeah, you're on the best of the month, and it's that quality that just makes me want to keep coming back, and that's the serotonin drug-like effect that the best of music can deliver. So I'm really stoked to see The Night Game give me a song that is able to do that. Bring in some horns. Come on. Like, it's so addictive that it just has you waiting for it again. Beautiful stranger. Here comes 1, 2, 3, go. You're never gonna be alone as long as I'm here in your arms. Everyone is more yeah, just kind of echoes away. It's like a ripple, man. That's what it does. It's the ripple effect. It's beautiful. This is probably going to be a really sappy lyric video, but it's a sappy song. What can I say? We the Canes, falling so in love. I'm a sucker for it, man. These guys, We the Canes, another band similar to Boys Like Girls that's, you know, I got into back in the mid to late 2000s. I kind of was just a bit after the fact with these guys. I caught their debut a couple years after it came out, and I never really got into the band. But they released an EP this month, and it makes me wish I would have given them more of a chance over the years. And I might have to go back and check them out. And yeah, this song, yeah, they're very poppy, but this does such a great job at translating this feeling of falling in love. It's got this tropical EDM kind of laced beat. That really hits right about now. And you know, I wouldn't usually be for this, but it is such a feel-good feeling here with this. There's this beat, man.
I remember the day I met your parents.
And listen to the lyrics.
I remember I felt just like their son. I remember the phone call to my mother. I said, Mama, I finally met the one.
Makes you want to fall in love.
And I am falling so
Woo. I'm just a sucker for this, man. And I love it.
with you. And I am falling so in love, in love, in love. And I am falling so in love with you.
All right. From falling so in love to fall to pieces. Pale Waves put out their sophomore album this month. Some good stuff on it, and Fall to Pieces doesn't get much better than this.
Get caught up in my head, and I'm full of regret. I tell myself this time.
Heather Barron Gracie is the front woman. She's great. I find the best of this song comes in this first verse into the pre-chorus and that first chorus. I find that's the best showing of this song. The rest of it's kind of just repeats it, but you don't get this part. This is the only time in the song that this happens. And it just makes it so good. Because you know it's gonna hit. You know what's coming. Here comes the fill. Boom!
How long till we fall?
I know most of the time it's all because of me. And when I'm not sober, I never see clearly. I love your mouth, but hate what comes out of it sometimes. So don't take all the blame. It's half yours and half mine.
Oh, but just the straight dropping like that, that's good too. Yeah, killer. Alright, no video for this one. John Foreman released an album, Departures, and John Foreman, lead singer of Switchfoot, my favorite band of all time. Love this man. This song, Weight of the World, I'd say it's the best showing on the album, outside a couple of these great singles that I featured on my Best of January. But yeah, this one is right up there with those ones. Listen to this.
I've been waiting for
John Foreman, I mean, Switchfoot, they're Christian, and you can feel it in this. There's a real heavy heart to this track, and I like when John shows off more of the dark emotion in his music. Alright, picking things up. Teenage Wrist, Wasting Time. Never been too familiar with Teenage Wrist, but they've got this kind of, I don't know, what, post-grunge, shoegaze rock sound. Their lead singer used to be the guy from the Chain Gang of 1974, and that's how I caught on to them, because I was a fan of the Chain Gang, found them, but he left the band, and now they're, without him, they sound awesome. Wasting time in the moment. I won't lie, don't believe it. I won't lie. Yeah, the song hits hard. It's got that kind of two-part chorus, the wasting time part, and then the I won't lie. And I think it just, Wasting time in a moment. We're just wasting time waiting for it. Here we go. I won't lie. It's this part that really sells the song for me. This is what pushes it into best of the month territory. You can feel the Jimmy Eat World vibes, and they have a real kind of classic 2000s alternative rock sound, and I love it. I got a lyric video here. Spill Canvas, Molecules, with Sherri DuPree Bemis. She's married to Max Bemis from Say Anything, and she was part of Isley, I believe that was their name, a female trio group that I never really listened to, but she's featured on a bunch of tracks in the pop rock realm.
Ever since you anchored next to me, all the molecules were made.
This is a softie, but it's got the sing-along pull to it.
You complete my circuitry.
I had these guys, the Spill Canvas, on my best of January, and I was saying that this vocalist is just such a pleasure to listen to. I love his voice.
I used to be so afraid to feel anything good or remotely real. I never believed in the magical until you came along and you lit up the world. Now nothing even comes close to you. Evermore I do, I believe in it 'cause I want to. Evermore I do, now nothing even comes close to you. Infinitely, evermore I do.
You know, this makes me think of the We the Kings song, Falling So in Love. I'm not in love, but songs like this just make you want to fall in love.
On the subatomic level we align. I want your ecstasy in my spine.
Sherri just provides these backing little harmonies, and it's wonderful.
Intertwine your soul with mine. These convictions were see through until I knew I used to be so afraid to feel anything good or remotely real. I never believed in the magical until you came along and you lit up the world.
So you got the one part there, and then they do this.
Comes close to you. Evermore I do, I believe in it 'cause I want to. Evermore I do, now nothing even comes close to you. Infinitely, evermore I do.
Yeah, a soft song like this. Oh, we got some Sherri. Like, I'm not usually Mr. Softy with my music, but if it has me singing along, then it makes me want to play it over and over again. Because I love singing along to my music, if you can't tell. Okay, we got a cover song here. The Vaccines, High Horse. I didn't know this was a cover originally, but it turns out they're releasing a bunch of covers. I believe some sort of karaoke EP or something. Now, if you were a fan of Casey Musgraves, I know Casey Musgraves, her album from 2018 or so, was getting tons of critical acclaim, and I checked it out because of all the acclaim, but I never really got into it. It sounded pretty good, and I remember this song vaguely. But I didn't really get into this song until these guys covered it here. The Vaccines, I believe they're from the UK. I've been following these guys since about 2011. They got some really cool stuff. And I've never quite heard anything like this from them. Cool to see them doing some covers. I wasn't sure what this video would be, but it doesn't look like it's much. That's so cool. So cool. You know, it sounds kind of like Chromeo. I love this part. And everyone knows someone who knows someone who thinks they're cooler than everybody else. Here we go. You and your high horse. You and your high horse. That Elvis cutout's really creeping me out. You get the vibe. Alright. Slowly, slowly. I've never heard of this band before. They're from Australia, I believe. This song features Yours Truly, and that's how this came up on my radar, because I follow Yours Truly, an Australian pop-punk group. And very stoked that this came across my radar. Now this song is kind of like a bonus song. This band released an album, Race Car Blues, last year. And they just kind of released a deluxe edition, and this is part of that deluxe. Be the memory that you turn to. At the same time, I want to forget you. Keeps going. I'll climb up the trees and I'll pray for a lightning strike. said, I'll climb all the trees and I'll pray for a lightning strike. I think that was the first part of the song that really was like, oh, I love the melody there. And it took me a few listens with this song to really be like, do I really like this song? But yeah, I really dig it. Here's yours truly.
You know I meant what I said. But now I'm pendulum sentiments when while I cry.
Because a lot of this song does sound kind of familiar. Nothing like that I haven't heard before in a way. But the hook here, man, here it goes. I swear we wanna be the memory that you turn to. And they really stretch it out, which I love. You're mine, but at the same time, I want to forget you. Take a gun from the mantle and it keeps going. There's the hits. Pray for a lightning strike. Ooh. I think I wanna be the memory that you turn to when you're drunk and you're empty, 'cause you're mine. But at the same time, I want to forget you. Take the gun to a mantle and there was all the skies, climb all the trees and I'll fight for a lightning strike. Oh, that hit, man. Yeah. That's what really pushed this song to Best of the Month status. Okay, we got another song from Teenage Wrist, New Emotion. Now I added Wasting Time on pretty instantly when I got into the album. I was like, oh yeah, one of the best. This one took me a couple more listens, but I think I like this one more than Wasting Time now that I've had some more time with it. Just got more of a uniqueness to it, I would say. Again, though, it's just kind of music that really brings back feelings from that 2000s alternative rock feel. So it's not too unique, but damn. Of course, just drives at ya. The lights are coming now. Have no meaning, they're nothing but sound. Really like how he does that no meaning part. Listen to this pre-chorus. One, two, three, four. Woo! I've been chasing a feeling that I've never found. New emotion, the lights are coming now. All these words have no meaning, they're nothing but sound. Oh, listen to the guitar here. I think that is so cool. I said this guitar really reminds me of a Switchfoot song, Meant to Live. That's, if there's any song from Switchfoot that you've heard, it's that one or Dare You to Move, but Meant to Live is just next to Dare You to Move. It's like the song that people have heard from those guys, and that guitar they do there, very similar. Okay, Manchester Orchestra, I mentioned them already here. They were featured on that song with User. I was surprised to see them featured on a song because we haven't heard from them for a few years. And now they're back. They had got an album announced, I believe, for coming up sometime this year. This is the lead single, Bedhead. Nice video done for it as well. And didn't take much to have this thrown onto the Best of the Month playlist. This is a very special band. Andy Hall is just one of the greatest vocalists I know, for sure. Not many guys I can think of that sound like him. I think I saw someone comment that this kind of sounded a little like Silver Sun pickups, and I can totally see the similarities. Oh my God. In my mind, you know my soul. Oh my God.
Let me extinguish the habit, the sequence, the loss in my mind. Now I'm
Here we go.
afraid of the ghost.
Oh my God. Such a cool move that they just pulled off there.
Start to extinguish my past.
In my time,
There is only love and fire, so
the amount of emotion that is held in his vocals is so strong. Oh my God. Let me
start to extinguish my past.
in my time.
You and I are holy fire, so oh my God. Let me extinguish the habit, the sequence, the law.
The video is very well done.
Now I believe in the dawn.
Here we go. Oh. Damn, man. I'd love to see these guys live. Oh, man. There's a happy ending. What a well done video. Okay, we got a track from Kim Churchill. This is a cover song. How Far I'll Go. Now, if you're a Moana fan, that Disney movie or Pixar, I don't know. It's, yeah, that Hawaiian animated movie, Moana. This is a song from that. I ended up looking it up on YouTube and it's got millions of views. Never heard it before. It sounds like it was written for Kim Churchill to perform. Kim Churchill, I believe, an Australian folk artist, amazing on the guitar. And yeah, he covered this song and he just makes it his own in my mind. I mean, I got into his version before the original, so to me it just sounds like his song. So to see the original was really interesting. Like, wow, it almost felt like they were covering him. A very pretty song.
My sail on the sea sails behind me. One day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I go.
His guitar playing is just magical, man. This guy, you gotta watch him on the guitar. He's incredible. And I wasn't really, I was a little apprehensive about throwing this on my best of the month. Because it is kind of just a soft song that doesn't really woo with me, but I love this melody. No one knows. And then when I saw the Moana version of it, I think that was when I was like, you know what? This is the best of the month. Like, it was just really exciting to see oh, this is actually a very popular song, and it's not his. And that's when I really felt this feeling of like, okay, this should be a best of the month. I like to imagine that, in the video with Moana singing, that she's covering him. That made it feel extra special. Okay, William Doyle. Now, William Doyle, song Nothing at All, he is an English artist. I got into him under his project East India Youth. Weird electronic kind of ambient stuff that he would sing over, but it was a lot he would sing a plenty on it, but some of the stuff was kind of more electronic than vocal. and now he's shed that East India youth name and he's just William Doyle. I listened to an album of his under the name William Doyle a year or two ago, and it was pretty good. Different, less electronic oriented, I guess. And this song, though, is back with a new single. I'm not sure if he's got an album on the way. It's got this little skipping beat to it almost. I don't know, there's probably a term I don't know to describe this.
The rest were jammed behind my teeth, so I couldn't say what I meant. The feeling and the sentiment were buried beneath great lengths of nothing at all. What comes next if I'm unable to express? I strongly suspect that it's nothing at all. To say nothing at all.
I love the lyrics, you know, and I haven't really taken the time to analyze them that much. And I don't analyze lyrics, I just take it, man, and if I can figure out what you're trying to tell me, then I can, but I don't believe in songs you having to read over the lyrics. I just believe in you hearing what they have to say, and if it translates a meaning to you, then it does. And this one, to me, you know, it's like they're buried beneath nothing at all. It's all this stuff you're trying to express, and it's nothing. Okay, we got a song from Middle Kids, Cellophane, Brain. Yeah, they made it on my Best of January as well with the song Questions. Middle Kids, Australian alternative rock group. And they definitely just make the type of music that I enjoy. You know, they're a little soft around the edges for my tastes, but at the same time they've got some grit to them, and they've got some strong melodies. Yeah, they show off some grit on this song, man, and they need it. Like, this melody, are you afraid? It's nice, but it's not enough to get by on an acoustic track like this. But here comes the beat. Interesting guitar there, or whatever that was. Wait for it. Actually, I don't know what I'm waiting for. Okay, see, it's another build. Bringing these claps. There we go. Stop the time, woo! These guys can rock. Here comes again. Oh. Boom. You know, it kind of stops and hits again. I love that. That's the big seller for this song. Okay, another one. another example of an artist I don't know much about, Gordi, who I don't follow, but Alex Lahey is featured on this track. I do follow Alex Lahey, and this song came across my radar because of that. Again, I'm pretty sure they're both Australian artists. We've had a few Australian artists on this playlist. And this one too, I was a little hesitant at first at throwing this on to the best of the month. I was like, yeah, it's a nice track, but what is there to it that really makes me want to throw it on to the best of the month? And after a few more listens though, it flows along this mood that I'm totally into. Moves into a chorus here that, you know, it's pleasant, but yeah, I'm asking myself like, what's gonna push this into best of the month territory? Just because I can sing along to a chorus doesn't mean it's gonna, you know, automatically make my best of the month. So I think this is Alex Lahey. Gordi has that kind of husky voice, and then here's Alex Lahey. I've listened to a couple of her albums. So I believe it's the bridge here that pushed this song right here. Once I got into this, I was like, okay, best of the month. Serene. Okay, now we got Youth Fountain, Peace Offering. Youth Fountain stumbled onto this guy recently. Vancouver, pop punk Vancouver. I mean, anyone who's playing this type of music from my city of Vancouver, I've got to be listening to. I believe there used to be 2 vocalists for this band, which is great. In a pop punk band, when you can have 2 guys doing some back and forth, that's great. The other guy left though, so it's just this dude. But he's got the voice. And yeah, man, this song, first listen, I was like, oh, damn, this chorus is intense. This does what I like. And a couple more listens, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely worthy of a best of the month spot. If you polarize grace in the flat ways, being off for anyone when I hate myself. I think it's the only song I really know from this artist at this point. When I hate myself. Here we go. A peace offering doesn't mean anything. Yeah, my type of song for sure. Heavy, depressing.
The that I'm not what I seem, and you're everything in between. Someone who's leaving. And if you pull the heartstrings,
I closed in with left ways. Wouldn't be enough for anyone when I hate myself. The pink soft parade doesn't mean anything. Oh man, the drums are just non-stop. Yeah, so I was introduced to Mod's son this month. I feel like I've seen him pop up here or there over, I don't know, recent times. But yeah, he put out this album, and I was seeing it get in some, I don't know, maybe a friend of mine was listening to it. And yeah, I was like, oh, okay. This guy's popular. I think he's making music that I'm into. It's MGK stuff, but he had a couple on this album that I found pretty special, and this song here, Bones. I thought this was just like some 21-year-old or something, but no, he's actually in his early 30s. I think he's dating Avril Lavigne now because they teamed up on that one song that I didn't think was anything that exciting. And he had some drug problems. So it's cool to see, hey, you know what? This guy's been through it. He's not just some 20-something who's like, oh yeah, I struggled with drugs in my teenage years. He's like, no. I'm in my fucking 30s now, bro. And to see a guy in his 30s being able to really rise to fame, it's pretty cool. It's a long way down and you're losing faith. Love that line and just the melody within that. And he's a drummer too. I think he might do all the drums on this album, which is so cool. Look at him. Of my bones. Lots of feeling to this track. Any of the other song that I really enjoyed off his album here, Internet Killed the Rockstar, Annoying. Bit of a deep cut. An off your beat chorus with a exciting melodic choice there. You can really feel the MGK in some of his stuff, man. But it's alright, you know, it's catchy stuff. It's I think I was born in your eyes only. Yeah, the song just hits, and it gives me something kind of fresh. It's like, oh. Alright, just a couple more here. We got Trash Boat. He's so good. These guys, I just got into them with their album from a couple years back. They're from the UK. Pretty heavy punk sound. And the vocalist, man, I had to go back and check out their first album and just kind of remind myself what they sounded like, because he's sounding a bit more clean on this track. Yeah, a lot more clean than their last album, but he's doing a good job. Interesting video. Yeah, I feel like those heavier vocals were more what we were getting on their last album. He's so good when he talks to his mother. He found out that we were lovers. All the disappeared, but you never hear. If you wanna stay. Okay, and lastly, the Strumbellas. Greatest Enemy. Now, the Strumbellas, they're not cool as far as I have ever known, but they make some great, they got big hooks, dude. They're the guys behind Spirits. Got spirits in my head and they won't go. And they've had some great songs over the years. And this song is pretty special. It's got the hit. Apparently the lead singer had to take some time off for his mental health and got pretty serious depression and stuff, and I never knew that. And this is kind of their first song back after that. I Know I'll Always Be My Greatest Enemy. It's an incredibly done video. And yeah, these guys just really know how to just make a huge chorus. Got that group sing-along thing to it. And that's what they are. I don't know too much about the Strumbellas, but group vocals kind of stuff, and it's never been like I said, not really cool music. It's more like this little sing-along stuff, family-friendly music, but they got some real power to their to some of their music. Feeling like I can't be anything I wanna be, but I know I'll always be my greatest enemy. All right, well, that wraps it up. Thank you for checking this out. I've linked the playlist in the description below if you want to check it out on Spotify. And I'd love a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Hit the subscribe for more alternative content and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite songs from February were. I'd love to chat. I'll see you next time.